here. We'll see, still awaiting the breakthrough goal in this first EFL fixture of 2023. Which weren't able to repeat the early goal that they got against Middlesbrough last time out. Despite a scare for Cardiff when Cedric Kipre misjudged the clearance. Gallagher couldn't make the most of that. It was as close really as Jon Dahl Tomasson's team came in that first half. Mark Hudson's side coming in belief as it went on. Excessive 0-0 draws coming into this for Cardiff since Christmas. Can they find that missing piece of the puzzle? Build on the solid foundations they appear to have provided for themselves. Getting amongst the goals, the lowest scorers, just to remind you, in the Championship so far this season. As you were in terms of personnel, by the way, for both sides, no half-time substitutions. Bradley Dack himself into some promising positions for Rovers in that first half. Anyone really to make something happen for them, as he will attempt to do here with the ball forward towards Tyler Morton. Loney has been a regular for Rovers. It's a 14 straight start for him. Side a young player, Jake Garrett, 20 and 19 respectively, those two in the heart of the Blackburn midfield. Garrett was booked early in the game to make an excellent penalty area challenge to deny Cardiff what could have been the opening goal, when Gavin White was well positioned. Gavin White has not given nearly moments in the match thus far. As he attempts to recover. The game was in close attendance. Robinson had enough on that. Ray Pickering. Down by Sang. This was the target, unable really to make it split. Came under pressure quickly. Fighted ball, and it might open up for Brenton Diaz. Now Bradley Dack, big deflection and in. And it's taken Blackburn Rovers just 3 minutes of the second half to open the scoring. Bradley Dack who hit it. Deflection, deceiving the goalkeeper. Rovers have responded impressively at the start of their second half to get themselves in front. At this stage of the game, really, 3 days ago against Middlesbrough, where it all went wrong for them. They let a lead slip. That ball over the top. Next effort took a huge deflection. It took all the sting out of his shot, really, but it also completely changed the course of the ball. And left Ryan Allsop with no chance at all, as it nestled in the corner of his net. Not much that Jack Simpson could do about that. It was the unfortunate defender in the way. And now Jon Dahl Tomasson will hope that his side can do what they haven't managed in their last 2 games and hold on to this lead. They lost the last 2 when scoring first. That hadn't previously happened all season. Next effort on target, though, it will go down as his goal, despite the elements of fortune that followed. Second of his championship season. The previous one came in a 4-1 home defeat here against Preston. Confirmation of a caution for Ryan Hedges amongst all of that. All the way into the stand. Letting his frustration get the better of him. Necessary part of the celebration, maybe. It had been a frustrating first half for Hedges in particular, and for Blackburn Rovers. They have changed the narrative. Lead against Cardiff City, who concede their first post-Christmas goal in the Championship. Increasing the urgency, though, to try and score their first. led by Cedric Kipre. Rovers. There's Callum Robinson, little pocket of space. There's Callum Robinson, little pocket of space. Link with Harris was intended. It's Rankin Costello who's gone down rather worryingly for Blackburn Rovers. Missing Callum Britton in that right back roll through injury. Started really the goal into it on the halfway line. Diaz, he played his part in funding Bradley Dack. Deflection off Simpson did the rest. The yellow card for Wyatt Hedges that followed. Jake Garrett in the book for Blackburn, but unnecessarily so maybe. It's concerning though, isn't it, for Rankin Costello? In the first half, how he'd been afforded his chance in the team by Britain's injury. Seized that opportunity. He hasn't seized that opportunity. The problems right now for Mark Hudson and Cardiff City, as well as he tries to plot a way back into the game for his son. He does have plenty of attacking options on the bench. Philogene and Urina Motta all started the previous game. Their options in reserve today. Isaac Davis is on his way back from injury, made his first appearance of the season on Thursday after a knee problem. Costello be able to continue for Blackburn. It doesn't appear so. They will be forced into this change. Scott Wharton is being readied rapidly. Two brothers on the Blackburn bench. The senior, 18-year-old sibling Adam Wharton is also amongst their substitutes. Hedges, who lets it go to make this change. Unused on the bench for the last couple of games, Scott Wharton, he has started 13 times in the Championship this season, not since the 4-1 defeat here against Preston. Change that wanted to have to make at this stage. Obviously going in front as well to make it this stage isn't able to continue it. Probably a little bit of a reshuffle as well. Really a centre-back reshuffle as well. Centre-back trade. Simpson. Harris, nice touch. White in the middle, he's got Callum Robinson here, he stands over it. This is Joe Rawls. White in the middle, he's got the shot of Fraction, it deflects behind for the corner. Joe Rawls. They try and follow their response. To score this season. Joe Rawls. Glimpse of goal. He play up for the corner. Glimpse of goal. NG are in there as well. It's their third corner kick of the game. Deeper this time towards Kipre. He rose to win it in the air, he couldn't direct it goalwards. Off the ball there as well, right in front of the referee. He couldn't make it count anyway. Great start for the Ivorian centre-back who has started actually 2 games this season. 12,500 inside Ewood Park today, just short of 300 making the trip from Cardiff. Today, just short of 300 making the 4:30 this morning. Cardiff, New Year's Day to be here. Seeing their side fall behind. New Year's Day to be here. We're about to see their side make some changes as well. We're about to see their side make some changes as well. Looks at that, including the introduction of Felice Ojo off the bench. Looks at that, including the introduction of a second straight game. Off the bench. For a second straight game. Forward, but to no avail. Oliver searching for a spark right now. To no avail. I think the imminent changes. Oliver searching for a spark to try and provide warm-up. Hudson feeling he has to do something at this stage. An attempt to try and provide warm-up. Hudson feeling he has to do something at this stage. Talked about the work that they're doing on the training ground. In front of goal to try and provide some of the wrongs. Trying to address the lack of goals in this side. Some of the seasons. Trying to address the lack of goals in this side this season. Defensive will come good if they can maintain the defensive platform, but that defence is under pressure again here. Ryan Hedges has done really well. It's a dangerous territory. A little fortunate to get the ball back. And again the deflection that Morton whips it in as Gallagher rising. Concerning Colwood and his touch actually possibly prevented Burton Diaz from getting on the end of it, just beyond it. Possibly prevented Burton Diaz from getting on the end of it. For Blackburn, they try and take the game away from the visitors. Good spell is for Blackburn. They try and take the game away from the visitors. The ball in by Morton. Burton Diaz was waiting. Heavily involved. Might have reached it, but for that touch from Gallagher, who will certainly feel that he had to try and get there himself. Might have reached it, but for that touch from Gallagher, who will certainly feel that he had to try and happen here for Cardiff City. These changes will come on. Happen here for Cardiff City. I think will come on, make way. First of those changes. I think will have been his day. Make way. First of those changes. Comes off. Might have been his day. Comes off. Motor on for Gavin White as well. That's a reversal of one of the changes made to the starting lineup by Mark Hudson. That's a reversal of one of the changes made to the starting lineup. Heading down into the midfield. White's been on the periphery of the game really, and it also appears to be a change of shape as well because Jack Simpson periphery of the game really for Ruben Colwell. Appears to be a change of shape as well because Jack Simpson for a centre back. But they've got that deflection. Bradley Deck's goal currently separates the sides. Rapidly towards the hour mark. Separates the sides. Waiting too long as the hour mark. Constant to change things up. Waiting too long as he constant to change things up. Fortunate afternoon for Simpson on a rare start. Fortunate afternoon for Simpson on a rare start. Ham started the last two. Through a season of injury issues. Ham started the last two. Season of injury issues. Play a part in the group game against England. Kata. Wales. Play a part in the group game against England. These Hedges. Kata. These Hedges. Chase on for Ojo, who can't quite get there, can't quite keep it in play. Now, permanent member of this Cardiff City squad. Season on loan from Liverpool a couple of years back. Permanent member of this Cardiff City squad. By the Anfield club. Season on loan from Liverpool. Someone hoping to find a home in Cardiff. Someone hoping to find a home. Changes with a slight switch of role for Calamo Gowder as well. Versatility. Calamo Gowder as well. Versatility. Hedges is figuring prominently right now. He's finding plenty of space. Hedges is figuring prominently right now. He's finding plenty of space. Cut that one out as well. Cut that one out as well. Here goes Colwell into the action. String injuries and a hip problem detailing his progress earlier in the season. Injuries and a hip problem detailing his progress earlier in the season. Down to growing pains, essentially, the issues that he's been having. So hoping now that he is fully fit to feature the second half of the season as Ojo tries to provide the cross. The question to the sting out of it. OJ tries to provide the cross. Deflection took some of the sting out of it. O'Dowda. Rinomota. Almost now an hour in on Cardiff City. It appears as if the changes initially anyway have given them a little more of a foothold. To see a bit more of the ball. Initially anyway have given them a little more of a foothold. To see a bit more. May well be that Thomason to make a move off his own in response to the tactical shift in the contest. It was only in the summer. Tony Mowbray, after last season's 8th place finish, they were third going into the new year last year. Tony Mowbray, after last season's 8th place finish, they were third going into the new year last year. This stage of the season. Liniers, the Dutchman alongside Thomason. So his assistant at Malmo, Danish boss, 2 Swedish league titles. Talks about the long-term project that he's signed up for with Blackburn Rovers. Position is on table right now, and indeed in the context of this contest as they combine again. Bradley Dack with a ball in, having taken the pass from Hedges. They win the free kick. Niala on Harris. They win the free kick. Good for the experienced Spanish centre back from behind. Slight deflection on Bradley Dack's effort. This time he just took it away from his intended targets in the middle. Shot that led to the only goal of the game so far. Show the target here for Cardiff. They'll claim the corner, they're going to get it. Show the target here for Cardiff. They'll claim the corner, they're going to get it. Rotherham, 8 goals have scored fewer on their travels in the Championship this season. 10 managed by Cardiff. Only managed the same number at home as well. To score 11 times in this division this season. Winning in 3 of the last 5 matches. They have the corner here. Movement in the middle. It's Gallagher back defending his own box, who got the touch to it. Tom Sang since those substitutions, but he's given the ball away. Gallagher the target through the middle. Comes and clears, got there first to the goalkeeper. Kaminsky called into action at the other end almost immediately. The Cardiff change is imminent. The damage could be doubled here. Mentioned Diaz with the effort, which is saved by Alton. Gallagher couldn't quite get to the second ball first. It was our sensing a second though. Come again with Ryan Hedges. Looking for Bradley Dack. That wasn't quite precise enough. Now maybe the Cardiff counter with Colwell. Wonderful ball off the outside of the boot. A bit too much on it. Disguised it wonderfully. The accuracy wasn't quite there. So he has pulled it back and got the yellow card out again. See as well, the surface has suffered a little bit in this time of year. Try and return to winning ways at home. The yellow card, I think, there is for Mark Harris. Going on off the ball in the centre circle here. Good spot actually by the referee. Had a decent view of that. Produced the yellow card. Harris's direction. Diaz. Did well to reach it and to keep it in. Did well to reach it and to keep it in. Garrett. Four defenders surrounding him. Take them all on. Jay Garrett. Now further change will happen here. City change, although Diaz seemingly feeling the pace a little bit right now. Maybe the effects of this particular run because he had got away. Sang in the Cardiff defence. Quite have the angle to beat the keeper from there, put it straight at him. So Robinson's part is played. Travelled to Coventry the other day as part of the squad, but wasn't risked because of injury. Passed the fitness test to play today, but has now made way for Isaac Davis, who continues on the comeback trail. Appearance of the season came on the bench at the previous match. The season with a knee injury, the Welsh under-21 international, who they have such high hopes. He's been with Cardiff since the age of 7. Breakthrough season for him really in the first team in the second half of last season. 28 times in total. Here for Robinson, who not particularly pleased to have been withdrawn at this juncture. That will be related though to the ongoing injury issue. Featuring him in the squad the other day, then the perception is that they can't risk him going any further distance today. There was a yellow card for Scott Wharton as well, the Blackburn substitute, in that coming together with Harris, both players penalised at the time. A fairly fractious affair, this one. Go into the game's concluding quarter now. Garrett. Britton Diaz. Take the shot on. Power in it, but no real alarm. Ryan Olsson this time. It's right behind it again. Player of the season, not quite hit the same sort of heights recently. Still Rovers top scorer with goals this campaign, Ben Britton Diaz, but only one in his last 9 in the championship. Might open up for Cardiff City at the other end. Really good defending though. The challenge as it needed to be. Just a reminder to Blackburn, all their perceived dominance right now, the fragility of their lead. Chance this time to keep the pressure on in the pursuit of parity. Managers taking up position in the previous calendar year. Both hoping for big things in 2023. Getting the job in the summer. Did actually win 3 of his 10 games in charge this season before City opted to make a managerial change. So if Hutchinson goes 7 without a victory today, bells might be beginning to ring again. Fairly ambiguous, Vincent Tan, when that's the job full time for the rest of the season. The caveat, as long as he doesn't do badly. This little hectic spell of EFL action for these two sides today before attentions turn at the weekend in the FA Cup. Cardiff City against Premier League Leeds United. They go to Norwich, championship rivals in round 3. Today, that one. Shots at goal and on target, suggesting that Blackburn are just about value for their slender advantage. Here's Kipre, launching it long. The starting position was important. He's come a long way out of his goal to get there first. O'Dowda. Tried to help it down the side. We'll force another corner kick out of that. And a bit of belief about the Bluebirds as they attempt to battle back. Belief translate into a goal though. Scored 7 of their 12 championship away games this season. By 2 today. Bruno Mota does have a fair few to aim at in the middle. Isaac Davies looking to get involved really for the first time since his introduction. Which is who was with him. Give up space. For the Bluebirds to get Davies back available again, and season so far spent on the sidelines. Most threateningly here. Well versed though in dealing with deliveries like that. Ryan Wintle, and again. Back to his feet, did not come away with it. Doesn't get too far with it though. Colwell. Have a ball. Menace in the shot when it comes. This is the one that many of the better opportunities have been falling to. City today. The glimpse of goal, and it was no more than that really, for himself on the spin. It's shaping up to be a long trip home. Cardiff City supporters that blessed the early start today. One remains in the balance. Diaz is down. Interested in from overseas sides in the summer. To see what happens regarding his future situation now that he's available to talk to overseas clubs. As of today. With a potential Premier League move as well. This goal came as a substitute actually in the third round of the League Cup at West Ham. Equalised at Forster. Dramatic penalty shootout victory. Scored in the Championship since the only goal here against Huddersfield on the 5th of November. 6 games ago now. 22 league goals he managed last season. To see what Blackburn do, if anything, in the transfer market now that the window is open again. The window for Thomason at the club. Mansour with Hedges. Outplaying Kipre, who was strong in the challenge. Continued his run, the centre back as well. It wasn't a bad ball either that he attempted. Almost sprang the Rovers defence. Dak and Morton combine for Blackburn. Here's Hedges. Hedges with an hour now. It's flagging right in front of Sam Gallagher. Note to pull as well that Thomason has only made that one enforced change so far. And his starting lineup that he's been keeping relatively intact over the course of the festive period, but he, unlike many managers this season, with quite changes permitted, of course, has only been making one or two in recent matches. Ryan Wintle. Wide up by NG. Also opens up here. Centre back for Perry NG. Wintle. G again. Prey. Singled out for praise by Mark Hudson. They helped their side earn at Coventry last time out. On the road, I think here if they could salvage it today, they'd be satisfied with that. Is this the opportunity for them? O'Dowda couldn't quite wrap his boot around it in time. Continuing to prompt and probe. Just about offside anyway, I think. O'Dowda, ultimately academic. Ran out of room. Just beginning to run out of time. Philogene coming on for Mark Harris, his race is run. The changes keep coming. This is the last of them. The Aston Villa loanee starting the last couple of games. Return from a earlier injury is on, and Rovers are going to respond with a couple of changes on their own. Come on, Jake Garrett making way. Trappers will replace him in the heart of midfield. Little surprising perhaps that it's Garrett, not Travers, who got the nod to replace John Buckley in the starting lineup, but there is Teo Edwin. His way back by injury. In place of Harry Pickering at left back. Start all season for Edwin, his second season since signing from Lincoln City. Last time we've seen him on the pitch for the first team since early September. Blackburn Rovers. Should have taken that Garrett role in the heart of midfield. Straight appearance off the bench for him. A regular in the starting lineup for the season prior to that. Not any of the last five now, having begun the first 21 in the championship season. Wintle, much of the game being played in the Blackburn half as we head towards its conclusion. Understandable, I guess, in the circumstances, but it's made the fans a little nervy at this juncture. With Cardiff seeing plenty of the ball. Trying to influence things for the first time. He's the club captain. Travis, it's his first season with the first team. In out of favour in recent weeks. To try and help them over the line here. Summer after Darren Lenihan. Middlesbrough. Lewis Travis. his academy. Turning him over actually, that converted him to a midfielder from a defender. Together, but at times a little bit of lack of quality still. The final third for Mark Hudson's men. Something of their story of late. Huddersfield in the relegation zone, 3 points behind them. Have a game in hand on them as well, and 2 at today. Starting the day, going into the new year in third position as they did last year. Here will ensure that they stay there. It will be a corner. Hyam's challenge. Ojo. Most of these sort of situations. Cardiff City so far. Cardiff City this afternoon. It's their 5th corner. This time they mix it up a little bit, playing short for Trilogy. Looks like he wants to take the shot on. He wants to switch it up onto the left foot. Really striking with conviction. Cardiff keep on coming. Dowder. Trilogy making himself available. But will be wary of what happened on Boxing Day. Beaten at Sunderland in added time. Scored the winner in the game that Rovers had led. This exact stage of the game, back in October actually, where Cardiff got their winner. It's Rovers, Mark Harris. Early there was stoppage time drama in that one as well. And also conceded and then saved a penalty. Certainly time for another twist or two yet. This New Year's Day. Dowder. Good break. Carrier G. Hasn't quite yet really been able to get into it in the manner that Cardiff are hoping for. Against England at the World Cup, his 8th for Wales. He was the surprise member of their squad for the last European Championship. Relatively recently at the time made his debut for Cardiff City. Fit and starting game for the second half of the season. It will certainly suspect enhance their chances of closer to where they want to be. It's Kipre. Flick again by Colwell right on cue now. Ojo. Setting the referee's direction for the free kick that he was expecting seemingly, but didn't get. Off the bench at Coventry last time out was his first in 4 games. Cardiff, he's been a relatively regular starter earlier in the season. Let's play continue. This is Sherry Ojo. This time he will get the free kick. Came across and caught him. Into his path that required the intervention of Hyam, made it awkward for the centre back. Even more awkward for Blackburn Rovers here with the free kick to come that is being sized up for Cardiff by Reuben Colwell. Plenty to aim at, hasn't he? Plenty to aim at, hasn't he? In menacingly. That will have to be dealt with. Conceded it and then who cleared it at the expense of this Cornwall corner. Cardiff, last 5 minutes of the night. Was again fightingly. To try and retrieve it. Actually to turn a foot in. The shot goes long, making distance on that one. Shepherded out of place, successful in doing so. Pressure from Sheosho. Tense. Last few minutes at Ewood Park. Likely to be, thus I guess there's a big bunch between them today. A few moments for Cardiff currently to reflect on. They got away. Clearer cut chances really. Made those at the end of the first half. Further treatment, you can see some of the damage done to the knee. Period off the field in the first half as well. Yeah, a Liverpool low knee. Stage of the game and the stage of the season. I don't think any chances are to be taken. Tyler Morton played 9 times for Liverpool's first league. He has Premier League and Champions League experience. It's his afternoon, just a few minutes early. We have both of the Morton brothers on the field now because 18-year-old Adam is going to be the replacement for Tyler Morton. First appearance in the last 7 games. Came on at Coventry at the start of November. So 7 years, the junior of Scott, both summoned from the substitutes bench by Jon Thomas today. Concern for Tyler Morton in the manner that he has departed the sea. Really stayed forward. Philogene. All trying to get there. Cardiff are claiming it. Are going to get the corner. Touch there was a Blackburn touch. Just a concentration really as much as anything for Blackburn Rovers from here. Cornwall corner for Cardiff. Can anybody apply the finishing touch to it? Not quite, it was close. Gene trying to judge the bounce of the ball and return it, wasn't quite able to do that. Further frustration for those from South Wales. No, this would have more vitally maybe. Swing and a miss from Perry NG. This isn't one yet, the last minute of the 90th minute of the game. There will be a minimum of 5 more to be added on. Winsell looking for options ahead of him. With everybody back behind the ball effectively. Play for Kaminski. There is confirmation from Martin Coy, the fourth official, that we will have at least 5 more minutes from here. Gallagher. Security Gallagher. That might change here though. It's almost away. Almost away. On the counter. Philici. Didn't keep numbers back. Instead, there's space for Cardiff. On the counter. Philici was it. You could certainly see what you would expect them to. By Philici was it. You could certainly see. Another nearly but not quite moment for Cardiff. What he was trying, looking to locate the run of Shea-Ocho. It's another nearly but not quite moment for Cardiff City. Substitutes attempting to combine. In particular, has added that extra little threat. He has played a couple of times in the Premier League. Stoke City international, former FA Youth Cup winner with Aston Villa. He has played a couple of times in the Premier League. He has at Stoke City last season before coming to Cardiff for this campaign. He's going to go the distance today. Finding Sam Gallagher. He's going to go the distance today. He's been early in recent matches. He catched in the role of match winner today. Gallagher was involved in the incidents. Rovers number 9 seemingly feeling the pace anyway. Stepped in front of Gallagher and then went to ground. Down the clock at this late. Rovers number 9 seemingly feeling the pace anyway. He attempt to tick down the clock at this late juncture. Will be welcome. When the Cardiff manager Mark Robin accused Cardiff players of going down a little too easily, too frequently and staying down. The other day when the Cardiff manager Mark Robbins accused Cardiff players of going down a little too easily, too frequently and staying down. Held on for a point. They told those fears that they may well be leaving the park empty-handed. More likely had the effort from that would have been going straight to the moment. It separates the sides. More likely had the effort from Bradley Depp would have been going straight at the goalkeeper for that hefty deflection off Simpson. Minutes may just have been extended a little. Lacking in the last couple of games. Actually in those 6 matches. Minutes may just have been extended a little. Job isn't quite done yet for Rovers. Potentially searching for the seconds right at the end. Diaz denied. Diaz denied. That's fine. Was fine. Richard Diaz. Walton, and he was always going to take the shot on. What thought on his mind here? He did have support in the middle. From Walton, and he was always. Still no time for what may be in the first 2 more Cardiff City attacks. Still no time. Have Rotherham waiting in the penalty area now because they've got themselves another corner. Still harbouring hopes of salvaging something in stoppage time, and up for the corner will come the keeper. Ryan Alsop summoned into attack as well. 5 added minutes almost up. City today, seemingly. The corner, particularly convincingly, but still to an extent awkwardly. Now unable to block corner, particularly convincingly, but still to an extent awkwardly. Now unable to prop it though. Referee's discretion. He will hold on to it for as long as he can. Only now at the referee's discretion. Passing distance on the clearance. She's May head. Passing distance on the clearance. She's May head for the corner flag possession. Continues to possession. Blackburn Rovers' job is done as they return to winning ways. To start the new year with a vital 3 points. A deflected goal from Bradley Dax 3 minutes into the second half. Enough for the victory here to extend Cardiff City's winless run to 7 games in the Championship. Rovers going into the new year third in the table, will stay there after this for now. Have further chances. Denied right at the start of the first half. It was very early in the second half when they were finally able to make that breakthrough for Blackburn. It was a little edgy at times. The Dax effort deflected in off Jet Simpson for what proved to be the winning goal, his second goal of this championship season. Third match in succession. Cardiff, though, have come up short in front of goal again. They draw a blank for a third match in succession. From those back-to-back defeats, Joel Thomas's team go into the new year with renewed optimism, bouncing back from those back-to-back defeats in impressive fashion here. It was hard work at times. On the result that they required has been secured. It's finished at Ewood Park on New Year's Day. Blackburn Rovers 1, Cardiff City 0.